Hello, and welcome back to Speaking English Daily Dose. I'm your host, Saira.
And I'm Mark. We are so happy you're here with us today, practicing your English.
Yes, we are. And we know that speaking a new language can feel a little scary, right? Maybe your heart beats fast.
Oh, I remember that feeling. You want to talk, but the words, they don't come out.
Exactly. So, our topic for this special series is how to talk to anyone with confidence.
That's right. We're going to practice real-life English conversation, step by step.
And remember, you don't need to be perfect. Really, nobody is perfect.
No, we're not. The most important thing is to try. Just try to speak. Confidence comes with practice.
So, are you ready to practice with us?
Let's begin.
Okay, let's start with a very important question. Mark, how do you start a conversation? What's the first thing you can say?
Oh, that's a great first question. Well, you don't need a long, complicated sentence. A simple greeting is perfect.
Yes, like hello or hi. Easy, right?
Very easy. Then you can add a simple question. The easiest question is often about the place you are in or the situation. For example, if you are in a class, you can say, "This class is interesting, isn't it?"
I like that. Isn't it is a friendly way to end a sentence. It invites the other person to answer. Another great starter is to talk about the weather. People always talk about the weather.
It's true. You can say, "It's a beautiful day, isn't it?" Or, "It's really cold today." So let's practice. Listeners, repeat after us. First, the greeting and a simple question.
Say, hello, how are you today?
Good. Now let's try one about the weather. "Hi, it's a nice day, isn't it?"
Wonderful. You see, you have two great ways to start a conversation. You can do this.
Absolutely. Just remember, a friendly hello and one simple question. That's your key. You don't need to prepare a big speech.
So, your first practice is this. Tomorrow, try to say hello and one simple question to one person. It can be a classmate, a coworker, or a neighbor.
Meeting new people can be exciting, but also a little nerve-wracking. The most important thing here is your name. You need to share your name.
Right. So, the classic simple way is to say, hello, I'm Saira. You can also say, my name is Saira. Both are perfect.
And after you say your name, it's very polite to ask for their name. You can say, "What's your name?"
Let's put it all together in a short dialogue. Mark, you be the new person.
Okay.
Hi there, I'm Saira. What's your name?
"Hi, Saira. I'm Mark. It's nice to meet you."
Did you hear that? Mark said, it's nice to meet you. That's a fantastic and very common phrase. You can say it after you learn someone's name.
So the pattern is 1, greeting, 2, your name, 3, ask for their name, 4, say, "Nice to meet you."
Let's practice that pattern. Listeners, repeat after me. Hi, I'm Saira. What's your name?
Now, after they tell you your name, you say, "It's nice to meet you."
Excellent. You sound so friendly and confident already.
And if you want to make it a little more casual, you can just say, "Nice to meet you." Both are great.
So, your mission today is to introduce yourself, even if it's just to yourself in the mirror. Practice saying, hi, I'm your name.
Great idea. Practice makes progress.
Now we will talk about compliments. What's something nice you can say to a stranger? A compliment is a great way to start a friendly chat.
It is. But I know what you're thinking. What should I say? I don't want to be strange, right?
Right. So the key is to say something simple and true. The safest things to compliment are things people choose, like their clothes or a bag.
Yes. For example, you can say, I like your bag, or nice shirt. It's short, it's kind, and it makes people happy.
And after you give the compliment, you can just smile. You don't always need to say more. But if you want to try a question, you can ask, where did you get it?
That's a good question if you want to continue the conversation. But remember, the compliment itself is a beautiful thing. Let's practice a few. Repeat after us.
I like your hat.
Those are nice shoes.
Cool glasses.
Perfect. Your tone is very important here. You want to sound friendly, not too strong. So say it with a smile in your voice.
And what if someone gives you a compliment? What do you say?
Oh, good point. In English, the simplest answer is the best. Just say, thank you. You can also add, that's very kind of you.
Let's practice that. Saira, I like your scarf.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
You're welcome. See? Simple and polite.
So today, try to think of one nice compliment. You can say it to a friend, a family member, or just think it in your head. Practice being kind with your words.
It's a wonderful habit.
When you are in a conversation, you want to show the other person that you are listening. So how do you show interest in someone's story?
This is a superpower for confident conversation. You don't need to talk a lot. Sometimes you just need to show you are listening.
Exactly. The easiest way is to use small words and sounds, like, oh, or wow, or really? Say it with feeling.
Yes, if someone says, I went to the mountains last weekend, you can say, wow, that sounds amazing. Do you see? Wow shows you are interested.
Another great tool is to ask a follow-up question. A follow-up question is a short question about what they just said. For example, what did you do there? Or did you have a good time?
Let's practice a little conversation. Saira, tell me a short story.
Okay, I saw a great movie yesterday.
Oh, really? What movie did you see?
See how Mark asked a follow-up question? He didn't just say, okay. He showed interest.
Fantastic. Showing interest is about being a good friend. It makes people want to talk to you.
So, in your next conversation, try to use one wow or one really? Try to ask one small follow-up question.
You're doing so well. Keep listening and keep learning with us.
Now, we're going to talk about a problem everyone has. What do you do when you forget a word? You know the word in your language, but in English, it's gone.
This happens to me too, even in my own language. So first, don't panic. It's okay. It's very normal.
Exactly. The best thing to do is to try to describe the word. Use simple words you know. For example, if you forget the word backpack, you can say, the bag you carry on your back.
That's a perfect example. You can also use your hands. You can gesture. If you forget the word big, you can show with your arms.
And you can always ask for help. It's very okay to say, how do you say, or what is the word for?
People are usually happy to help. Now try this. What is the word for a place where you buy coffee?
A cafe. You see? You can describe it. So your tools are 1, describe it. 2, use your hands. 3, ask for help.
And remember, you can always smile. A smile says, I'm friendly. I'm just learning. People understand.
So don't be afraid to forget a word. It's not a test. It's a conversation. You have many ways to communicate.
Keep trying and don't give up. You're doing great. Hi, everyone. It's Mark and Saira. We're so glad you're here.
Today, let's talk about fun things. How do you talk about your hobbies? This is a wonderful way to connect with people.
It is. To talk about your hobbies, you need a few simple verbs. The most common verb is like.
You can say, I like reading, or I like listening to music.
You can also use love for things you really, really enjoy. I love playing soccer. Or you can use enjoy. I enjoy cooking.
Now, after you say what you like, you can add a little more information. Use words like usually, sometimes, or often. For example, I usually read before bed.
Let's practice. Mark, what do you like to do?
I like hiking. I often go hiking on weekends.
Nice. You said what you like and when you do it. Listeners, now it's your turn. Think about one hobby.
Now, try to add one more sentence. Use usually or sometimes. For example, I sometimes watch movies with my friends.
Wonderful. You are sharing about your life. That's real conversation.
And remember, after you talk about your hobby, you can ask the other person. You can say, how about you? Or what do you like to do?
That's the best part. So practice your hobby sentence today. Be ready to share what you love.
You have interesting things to share. Don't be shy. Talk to you next time.
Welcome back to Speaking English Daily Dose. I'm Saira.
And I'm Mark.
We've talked about names and hobbies. Now let's put it all together. What's a confident way to introduce yourself?
A confident introduction is short, clear, and friendly. You don't need to tell your whole life story, just 2 or 3 pieces of information.
Right. So let's build a simple, confident introduction. Start with a greeting and your name. We practice this. Hello, my name is Mark.
Next, you can say where you are from. I'm from London. Or if you are a student, you can say, I'm a student.
And then you can add one thing you like. I like photography. That's it. 3 simple sentences.
Let's hear an example. Mark, please introduce yourself. Hello, my name is Mark. I'm from Canada. I like music and hiking. It's nice to meet you.
Perfect. That was clear and confident.
Practice this a few times. Say it in the shower. Say it when you are walking. Be ready to use it.
You have a great introduction now. Use it with confidence. Let's imagine a real situation. How can you make small talk at a cafe or in class? Small talk is light, friendly conversation about simple things.
The best way is to make a comment about the place or situation. At a cafe, you can look at the menu and say, everything looks good. What do you recommend?
That's a great question. It's friendly and open. In a class, you can talk about the class itself. You can say, the homework was a little difficult, wasn't it?
Using wasn't it at the end is very natural. It invites the other person to agree or share their opinion.
Another good strategy is to notice something. At a cafe, if someone has a book, you can say, I like that book. In a class, you can say, I like your notebook.
Let's practice a cafe conversation. Saira, you are the other person. Hi, this is a nice cafe, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I come here often.
Oh, really? What's good to drink here?
See? Simple, natural questions. Now, let's practice for a class. Repeat after me. This class is interesting.
Now, add a question. The teacher is good, isn't she?
Wonderful. You are making small talk. The goal is not a deep conversation. The goal is to be friendly and connect for a few minutes.
So, next time you are in a cafe or class, try to make one small comment. Just one sentence. You can do it.
We believe in you. Keep practicing with us. We've reached the end of our special series, How to Talk to Anyone with Confidence.
We are so proud of all of you. You practiced how to start a conversation, introduce yourself, give a compliment, and so much more.
You learned that you don't need perfect English. You just need a willing heart and a friendly smile.
Remember the tools you have now. You can use simple greetings. You can ask easy questions. You can show interest with wow and really. You can talk about your hobbies.
And when you forget a word, you know it's okay. You can describe it or ask for help.
You are not just learning English words. You are learning to speak with confidence. You are learning to connect with people.
That is a beautiful thing. So please don't stop now. Listen to these lessons again. Repeat the phrases. Practice every day, even if it's just for 5 minutes.
Consistency is your key to success. You can do this.
Thank you for practicing with us. You are amazing.
Keep speaking, keep learning, and be confident.
This is Speaking English Daily Dose with Saira and Mark. Goodbye.